grateful. Risings, look, the ancestor said your ship is coming in. Okay, your ship is coming in. Number 53 breaks down to the number 8. That is the money number. The tide is almost certainly turning for you. Okay, you're about to find yourself in the right place at the right time with the right people, with the right circumstances. Whatever you've been waiting on, your ship is coming in, okay? Whatever you've been trying to call in, manifest for yourself, your ship is coming in, okay? So let's tap in. Look, you were in lack and now you graduated. 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. So yes, whatever you've been waiting for, hoping for, is getting ready to show up. Right? I hope y'all are doing well and that things are going fantastic for you. Your ship is coming in. Let's see what we got, what we need to know about. Some of y'all, they just said it's been a long time coming, child. You've been waiting. You've been patient. Message. Love y'all. You've been waiting. Come on, Spirit. Queen of Pentacles. You've been patient. You've been waiting. You've been nurturing your dreams. You've been allowed, like you didn't have to just sit. Maybe you had to take some time out to nurture and love on yourself. And now, after all the patience, after all the diligence, after grounding your energy and building things up. Some of you started from the bottom. Now you're here. Okay. This is practical, grounded, down to earth. This could be about business because the Queen of Pentacles is about her business. Definitely about money. You may have started something, a seed, planted a seed, and now you're getting ready to see the seed blossom. Congratulations. Could have Earth in your chart, of course. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Y'all know rabbits are all about abundance as well. So you may have had a little anxiety about whether or not something is actually going to happen or how long it's going to take. Oh, High Priestess. Come on, Spirit. They said they want one more in this position. So trust. A lot of you have had to really just trust. You couldn't see everything. It's just this inner knowing. The High Priestess is a card of faith. It's a card of just believing. Even in the darkness, even when things might have gotten a little dismal, you may have had some disappointments that you had to face, but you just kept on staying faithful, kept on trusting in yourself and believing in yourself and believing in what God is going to bring in for you. Okay? Knight of Wands. This was so crazy, y'all. The last message I just did, it was completely different, but the Knight of Wands came up in this exact same position, but not with the High Priestess. It actually came up with the Queen of Wands. So this is coming fast. Like, boop, boop, boop. You ain't even going. It's coming. Knight of Wands is action. You've had to take inspired action. This is passionate, charming, inspired, being driven, being determined. Okay, so you just weren't willing to give up. No matter what, you continue to have, oh, thank you, Spirit. You continue to have faith in yourself, confidence in yourself, and continue to trust yourself. And that's the thing, y'all. When you are manifesting, because the Queen of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. When you're manifesting, you have to have unshakable faith and unshakable belief that what you want, what you're trying to manifest is coming to you. And as long as you can continue to believe it, continue to take action towards it, stay inspired and motivated, you're going to see results. God's going to bring in exactly what it is, of course, what's best. Wait a minute, I had to make sure that was too many cards. Exactly what's best. It's going to happen in divine timing, but you're getting ready to see some results come in. Oh, what? Look, the devil, okay? So they just said first things first. Y'all, new levels, new devils. So they want another one. Thank y'all. Because we don't want to end on the devil. But they did say, know that as your ships are coming in, new levels, new devils. Okay. So you may have people that are going to come in greedy, want their hand out because they see you glow up. Okay. So please be mindful of that. We're not going back to old people because they going to see y'all. They're seeing that things are getting ready to change for you. Oh, look, Knight of Cups. So this is an offer. Thank y'all. So you may have, for some of you, this is in love, okay? You may have like a new love that is coming in after besting the devil, the Knight of Wands. And this was crazy. He can be a player. He can be a player, okay? So for some of you, you're getting ready to go from the Romeo I mean, from the gigolo to the Romeo is what they just said. From the gigolo, Knight of Wands, to the Romeo. Okay, the true, like the true love of your life. Others of you, this is just an opportunity. Be mindful of contracts, message that are too binding. Okay, because we do have this devil card out here. So please be mindful of contracts that are too binding, too restrictive. If this is like a new job that you're manifesting, just be mindful of not getting trapped in something that is it's like you don't have any creative, like, what's the word, I can't even think of the word, you can't explore your creativity, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Be mindful of things that are just too restrictive, okay, and don't allow you to have like creative autonomy is what they're showing me. Okay, some of you, this is definitely a love person, someone you may have. It could be a Capricorn that's coming in expressing love. Someone wants to come in and take care of y'all. Let me just say that. And look, y'all, bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. So definitely some of you, if this is a love connection you've been waiting on, it could lead to marriage. All right, Queen of Pentacles. Ancestors, your ships are coming in. What do we need to know? Ooh, they said leave those there. All right, Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, cross. The cross is coming in. You know God ain't never going to give you more that you can bear than you can bear. Some of you have really had to sacrifice. Come on, Spirit. You had to sacrifice. This is letting go, giving up, surrender, putting others first. Okay? Some of you might have had to sacrifice yourself and your wants and your needs. For some of you, it could have been because you had to be a mother, and then now you may have raised your children, so now you're able to put more time, effort, and energy, pour your time, effort, energy into yourself. And this is, your ships are now getting ready to come in based upon what you actually are passionate about. Dogma, heroic, purpose driven. Okay, some of y'all just heeding the call. Some of you may really be tapping into your spiritual gift. You may be more enlightened. That's the grounded energy that's coming through, right? That may be something. Some of you could be counselors, mentors, good with money. So people coming to you for financial advice. You may have had to let go of some things. You could have had to let go of someone in order to gain this success, in order to see the things come in that you want to have for your life. And we have the broken vase that's coming up with this as well. This says hardship, misfortune, overcome, crisis, opportunity, disappointment, setbacks. So some of y'all, you definitely had to do some sacrificing. You had to let go of some things. You could have had to separate away from someone, put something in the, like, bury it, dead, done, over with, right? Put it in the ground. And that may have been what you was required in order for you to make these manifestations come in for you. I feel like you're walking more in alignment with your purpose. And some of y'all had to go through trial and error. They just said, like, you had to go through some trial and error before you could really figure out exactly what you wanted to do. Others, y'all, let me just say this. You might have had to, or you might need to put some responsibilities down, okay? Things that are not necessarily for you to take care of. Like, it's like only being able to bear your own weight. You can't be responsible for everyone, even though you're very nurturing. I get that. But you have to let other people be responsible as well. Like, let's say you have children that are older. It's like you have to let them grow up, and you can't fight their battles for them, even if it breaks your heart. Like they're showing me on this broken vase. Like, you have to learn how to let your children, your family, your friends, your partner, everyone go to carry their own cross and deal with their own burdens, okay? Because all of us came here to live our own story. My ears ringing. So some of y'all might have just had to realize, like, you can't be responsible for everyone, and let people grow up and handle their own and fight their own battles, okay? Because guess what? You got to fight your own battles, okay? High Priestess and the Knight of Wands, we have Dear John. Ooh, rejection. Remember, we just got done talking about this. This says the cold hard truth, breaking up, setting boundaries. Remember, we said sometimes, y'all, in order to call in a manifestation or see a change, you have to say no. You have to be like, nah. Some of you have maybe had a breakup, like we said, with this broken vase. You maybe had to walk away from something. Maybe you had to walk away from a job that wasn't serving you anymore, that was more stressful than helpful. Or maybe it was a job that it was just paying the bills, but you were miserable. So you could have put in a resignation, a strange situation, a divorce. It's not you, it's me. Cutting cords, something's not working. So yeah, for some of y'all, like, okay, if this is a relationship, because they're bringing in the relationship aspect with this Dear John letter, someone could have broken up with you. It could have been this gigolo. They were like, it's not you, it's me. And look, they told you the truth. It wasn't you, it was them. So don't beat yourself up about it. Some of y'all already knew anyway. Let me just say this, and it's not all about relationships, but some of y'all already knew that somebody was trying to play y'all. Your intuition was on point. And what's crazy is the last card, this, y'all make sure y'all go watch that message. But your intuition, for some of y'all, your intuition is correct. And we have the devil out here. The card for the ancestor message for the last message was trust your gut feeling. Okay, so trusting your intuition. So some of y'all, and that's what I can't even, what was it? It was a Queen of Wands, but it's like, you know what you know. So if someone said it's not you, it's me, guess what? They were telling the truth. Believe when someone tells you about them, believe them, okay? The end of final word, something's not working out. And then we have constellation that is coming in. I don't know what constellation that is, but what else? Support, associate, socialize, a collection, influence, a large amount, or quality. Child, somebody was out there slanging the community D, okay? So could have been a Cancer as well. Could be a fire sign. But it's almost what they're showing me, y'all, is if someone... Child, there is more than one star in the sky. They just said there is more than one star in the sky. So don't beat yourself up if someone walked away from you. Okay, it's almost like now it's time to make a wish, because the right person that is not this devil energy is ready to come in. The next person you meet could possibly be the person that you're going to marry. Okay, and they want me to get one more for over here with the devil and the Knight of Cups. You dropping the 0, getting a hero. Okay, I don't care what this is. If it's a job, if it's a person, whatever. Somebody has to, like, okay, they just said, like, some of y'all got children. You don't need to be raising a grown person, especially in a relationship. Some of you are releasing codependency, like, that's a cycle that's ending, or this new person. Be mindful of this new person when they come in, because we're getting ready to clarify the devil and the Knight of Cups. We don't want codependent bonds, codependent relationships, okay? So put your boundaries up in the beginning, as we talked about with the Dear John, like, say what you mean and mean what you say, and stand on that so that you don't have to repeat the same cycle, okay? Because this is something, it's like we don't want codependency in a relationship, okay? With the devil and the Knight of Cups, we have the labyrinth, a maze, complex, contemplate, going inward, deliver, spiritual quest. Remember, it says some of y'all may be tapping into your spiritual gifts. Long way home, problem to solve, a situation to sort out. I'm just be real with y'all. If you are attracting someone new or dealing with someone new, I feel like this person may be kind of complex, a little complicated. There may be several layers to them, but they may initially come off as, or they may give off like a codependent kind of vibe, or a toxic kind of vibe. But I feel like it's because they are healing, or maybe they're not all the way healed from whatever they've gone through. And you may be like, you've done the healing, maybe they haven't. You will have to decide if you want to go, like, run this race and go through this maze, because I'm not saying that they're not a good person. I am saying that there may be some healing that needs to be done, and it could be a little complicated. Others of y'all, I'm going to say this message. You may be attracting someone who has something that's still kind of holding them back, because the devil is an attachment card, y'all. So even though this will be like, they can be everything that you wished for, but there may be something that they are still dealing with, having to go through something. Maybe, I don't know, they could have been married, okay, because we have the Four of Wands here. So they could have been married. Maybe they're not completely separated from that person, or maybe there's still things that they're dealing with this person. So again, it could be a little tricky. Okay, so just be mindful of that. But again, it's going to be up to you whether or not you want to, if you want to run this race and get involved with that. Soul ties, dependency, addictions, becoming less human. Someone could definitely be obsessed with y'all. Someone could be obsessed with you. Look, let me say this. This Queen of Pentacles is a mothering energy, very motherly. Okay, so please be mindful. Like we said, codependency. You don't want someone coming in that you have to take care of, because some of you have a, like, you have a big heart. You naturally are very comforting to people. So you may naturally fall into, look at the colors match. You may naturally want to fall into taking care of this person, and you may have a habit of taking on their responsibilities and taking on their problems and wanting to fix them. Okay, so be mindful. Especially if this is a kind of relationship you've been in before, try not to get involved in that if at all possible. Like, you don't want someone that you have to teach and take care of like that. It's different between just being in your divine feminine energy, but versus trying to be in Captain Save a Hole. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want those kind of relationships. So just be mindful of that. Again, if this is someone new, I feel like it's just, there's something that's complicated about it, and you can work through it, but just know, like, there may be some attachments and entanglements that this person has to work through, or this could be you. Typically I'm talking to you because they're not watching. They might be, but they're typically not watching the readings. Okay, and you have the diamond that is coming in, diamond in the rough. Faithfulness. I do feel like, because this is coming up with the Knight of Cups, for some of y'all, I feel like the person can be faithful, but they're just having to get rid of some of the old ways of being and who they used to be and how they used to be. Know your value, know your worth, and know, look, diamonds are created under pressure. So any relationship it can be a diamond, it could turn into the most beautiful thing ever. Just be willing to put in the work, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Just be willing to put in the work. Light, purity, multidimensional, multifaceted, invincible spiritual power. Told y'all, some of y'all are definitely attracting someone who is in spiritual alignment with you. They may be very tapped in like you. They may be very intuitive, empathic, aware, and that may be like a strong connection between the two of y'all. They very charming. This is a sweep you off your feet kind of card, right? So someone, if you've already released, some of you could have released this devil person, someone who was very complicated, a relationship, a situation that was very complicated. You could have already released this, and now you're Prince Charming or Charmette, or Princess or Prince or Princess Charming. Is getting ready to come in and sweep you off your feet. You may have had to let go of this attachment. Someone could have been a sexual kind of, like, only like a strictly sexual kind of relationship that you were dealing with. You could have moved past that, broken that off, and now you're ready for real love. Okay. Hopeless romantic, graceful, calmness, a gentleman, gentlewoman, very attractive person that could lead to marriage. We just talked about this with the diamond card. You could definitely be attracting your soulmate, someone who you are getting ready to marry, okay? But again, make sure you're addressing all your old demons, all your old attachments. Make sure you're not projecting any of this energy onto your new person as well. And if you're willing to put in the work, then do it. So again, talk things out. Make sure that you're both open and honest and communicating about how you feel, okay? And then I feel like it could be very successful. But if you are attracting someone, I do feel like it just may be work, okay? And others of you, trust your intuition, okay? Trust your intuition on any jobs that you're getting ready to take. Like I said, don't do nothing too limiting, nothing too binding. because the Four of Wands is a card of commitment over here at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, look, and the Page of Pentacles and the Death card. I'm telling y'all. So, yeah, you just be mindful of not getting yourself wrapped up in contracts that you can't get out of. Pay attention to the fine print, okay? Get everything in writing, okay, so you don't get jammed up with anything. Some of y'all, I don't know, you may be signing a prenup. I don't know. If that's what you need to do, then do that, okay? So that you don't get yourself in a bind later on, okay? Your ships are coming in. Trust yourself. If something's off, then it's off. Listen to yourself. But your ships are coming in. So one way or another, you're getting ready to manifest something that you asked for. So get ready, all right? And I hope this was helpful for y'all. If it was, and even if it wasn't, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you to all my new followers and my old. I love y'all in real life. And let me know if this resonated for y'all, okay? So says the ancestors. Bye, y'all. They said, we got you. We got you.